All right, look at this. Bitcoin up 6.7%, up 7% on the market cap. I'm not sure how that's possible if the price is only up 6.7%, but we're both in the green. Let's have a look at the daily from $78,000 up to 85, almost crossing $86,000 again. We're back. Why did we ever doubt? No, we didn't doubt, but some people did. Have a look at this. Last bull run, Bitcoin corrected 7 times, 17%, or should we say negative 17%, negative 17%, negative 32%, negative 26%, negative 28%, negative 51% correction on the way to the all-time high of $69,000, and negative 25% every single time people were panicking and thinking it was all over. Now, I'm going to show you some awesome stuff in this video, but I also want to say, this doesn't mean we're at the bottom either. There's a very strong chance that we're definitely not at the bottom. However, seeing some life in the market and seeing some meme coins, such as the TrumpCoin, bounce really hard is promising. And a reset, you'd be like, oh, of course we're going up. This is the 4th year in the cycle, the exponential year, the super cycle. We got the pro-crypto president. We just had the halving, so there's less supply of Bitcoin out there. We got the Bitcoin ETF, and we have the M2 money supply being printed like crazy. Now, if you don't think that Bitcoin is going to fly high, if you don't think it's going to get back into $100,000 or even $200,000 land, that's awesome, because the nice thing about crypto is even if you don't believe in it, you can make a lot of money by making your bets. Come over to Polymarket here, which is basically you can bet on anything against anyone, just a free open market of betting. You can come and bet on what price that Bitcoin in 2025 will or won't hit. And you can see right now, there's a 5% chance it's going to hit $1 million. 11% chance it's going to hit 250K, and a 30% chance it's going to hit 150K. However, if you are sure that it's not going to hit $120,000, come over here, put as much money as you got onto this, and get absolutely paid. You can short Bitcoin if you think that this is actually the end, which I definitely don't. I'm buying more. Have a look at these daily bubbles. Green. Look at this. The Pulse and the Hex chain obviously had some big update or big piece of news here, as it's up almost 80%. This is the top 1 to 100 cryptocurrencies by market cap. You can see they're all flying, even something like Solana's at 15.5%, Doge is at 10%, Bitcoin there's at that 6.9%. Sandbox into the gaming, which are cool. Are we going to get a gaming run? Fingers crossed, is up 9.9%. And you can see throughout all of the top 1,000 tokens, these tokens are up. If we go 101 to 200, you can see the Hex chain and the Hex ecosystem. Peanut's interesting, and we're going to be talking about that in this video. SBX, of course, or the meme coins, because this is one of the biggest runners that we've had. TrumpCoin seeing 23% bounce in just one day. And if we zoom out, you can see that is a nice wick up from 11, almost touching $11 up to $14. Now, why has that bounced? There's one big update, which is actually an exciting update for all of crypto. David Sachs. So if you read his bio, it says White House AI and crypto czar. Basically, he is in charge of making sure that the US don't fall behind in their integration and use and legislation of AI and blockchain technology. So he's out there doing the Lord's work for us. Says President Trump will host the first White House crypto summit on Friday, March 7th. March 7th, not far away at all. Attendees will include prominent founders, CEOs, and investors from the crypto industry. Fantastic. I'll be excited to get my invite in the mail. Looking forward to seeing everyone there. Have a look at this. The White House to host the first ever crypto summit. The major detail and why Trump token is pumping and a lot of other meme coins are pumping too is because the White House announced that President Trump will host and deliver remarks. So Trump is actually going to be delivering remarks, or also known as speaking, at this crypto summit. And you know the crypto market. This narrative is strong. People trade narratives here. That's what we do. We do social arbitrage trading, where people are speculating that Trump is going to be talking about his own meme coin or other meme coins, giving the green light to meme coins, putting his backing behind Melania coin, which I'm sure is up today as well. Or whatever he says is going to have a strong ripple effect, not just immediately with the narrative in the market, but also because we know what he's going to be putting his energy behind and what he's going to be focusing on legislation-wise, giving the green light to, so the whole industry can flourish. Murad tweeted, everything is going according to plan. Weak hands are being flushed out. The paper hands, diamond hands are the only ones that are staying around. Strong hands are accumulating. This is where real wealth is earned. Crypto Go John tweeted today that the next leg up will catch so many people off-site, and that's what I've been talking about the last week. You don't know when this market is going to turn, and so many people, I'm seeing mass exodus at the moment, and it could turn literally this afternoon, it could turn in a week, it could turn post-conference, or it could turn in a month from now. But it's going to catch so many people offsides because they're not prepared and they're not slowly accumulating. Murad says the repricing will be monumental. Alex Becker says, yes, we can go lower from here, but these prices on DeFi and utility coins, what I talked about in yesterday's video, will be seen as legendary entries in a few months. These are the times to look back on and be like, I wish I had the opportunity to buy almost anything that was down during that dip. You won't care if you got Solana at $130 or $100 when it's trading at $600. Luke Belmont says, buy more Bitcoin. Raul Pell. If you don't know who Raul Pell is and you're still betting against Bitcoin, go and follow him and consume his content. He's an excellent macro economist who basically has one strong theory that I know about at least, which is that the M2 money supply, the amount of money that is being printed and created by banks and government around the world, is the only factor that influences if we're in a bull or a bear market. And this is the graph. He tweeted this out in July 22nd, 2022. And you can see here in the blue is the total crypto market cap of all cryptos. And the white is the M2 deviation from trend. And you can see when money gets printed around the world that Bitcoin and crypto absorb that liquidity and fly high. All those macro factors I talked to at the start, Raul Pell thinks have really very little bearing compared to the M2 money supply, which I think he has a good point. He recently tweeted out a couple of days ago, I'll put out a flash update video later today with more details, but the global M2 versus Bitcoin chart has largely played out now. Patience. Volatility is the price you pay for the returns. That is what Michael Saylor is talking about. And you can see the M2 money supply, which way has it shot up? People are printing. There's a lot of liquidity going into the market, which is going to be absorbed by the best liquidity sponge possible, being Bitcoin, and then flow down the crypto whip from there. Miles Deutscher tweeted on 25th of Feb, I'll load up heavy on long-term Bitcoin bags at $78,000 to $80,000 if we get there. Not really interested here, wherever it was in Feb 25th. I want cheap coins. And then he got the alert. He's now buying, knowing Miles' position, probably heavy 6 figures, possibly 7 figures. I don't know Miles well enough to know how much of a baller he is yet. Alex Becker says, why, yes, I'll buy all your Bitcoin for $79,000 and ETH for $2,100. Bless you, and may you enjoy eternal sidelined poverty. Guys, don't be sidelined. Make sure you're strong in your positions. There is an asymmetric bet to be made here. Do your research, get into the tokens that you love with massive, awesome communities. And remember, if you missed it last time, dollar cost average as they go up. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.